Greetings everybody, this is me, Cecil, once again bringing you another exciting audio commentary. I want you to get everything started up at the 15-second mark and we can get this started. I just finished this match, so it's still fresh in my mind what went on. This is between me versus Starboy. He is a level 23, I believe, on the Azeroth ladder, and he's probably he's in the top 100, I think. So I'll give you time to get this at 15 seconds like normal. 14, 15, hold on, I'm getting this started. Click. Alright, well this is a very close match. I won't tell you who won this match though, but there's a lot for you to learn, and I hope you learn a lot. This match was for fun, because I'm trying to train a little bit more on the solo. I'm looking up on information on worldwide tournaments like the World Cyber Games, and that one that's going to be in France. I'm getting interested in them all of a sudden. Call me crazy, but I wouldn't mind attending one of them. But nevertheless, I trust that you're at 15 seconds right now, so enough of the talk. Let's get this started. So, I want you to unpause this in 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, unpause. Okay, well, this is once again, normal build order on my part. I do, however, go for something different with my unit selection, though. But you'll just have to check that out later on. I won't let you all know yet. Once again, I do rally my wisps onto different trees, so they're not all clumped. Just in the case of a hero harassment, I can just, move the wisps that are harvesting lumber. Blech, can't get my words out tonight. The wisps that are harvesting lumber, I can just run them out of the way so their hero cannot see it at all. So I do so, giving them a pretty equal distant area. So I get my Moonwell, my altar completed, I should say. Then I get my Demon Hunter out. Right now Starboy is going for his blademaster. Nothing very exciting going on right now. However, Starboy does directly go to his stronghold. I was determining this type of strategy from him. It's very common in a lot of orc players to go for a fast tech against Night Elf, because usually these fast wyverns, there's just murder to a Night Elf player. So he's getting his War Mill and his Orc Burrow, all that good stuff. You see, he's placing his burrows back a bit so they won't be subject to early harassment. I've got my Demon Hunter out and ready. I get the Immolation skill, though I do plan on only getting that to level 1 for creeping purposes, and that's only in the instance that if he isn't primarily offensive. So it would have been better for me to get Mana Burn, I figured out later on in this match. Starboy right now, he's got his blademaster running around. Okay, so I pick all the items up. I make sure I just kill that last creep before I try to run out of there. I noticed that a critical strike was landed on my Demon Hunter, so I know he didn't go any fast escape methods like Windwalk. So detonating those wisps aren't really top priority, only to drain him of his experience. So I'm not too hasty on detonating my wisps. So I catch sight of his Demon Hunter. Not his Demon Hunter, his Blademaster. I did notice it was just that out, and usually in many orcs, they will go for the Blademaster, and that's usually how they go for something if they're going for like a fast tech type deal. But he does detonate one of my wisps. I'm trying to bring one out of the way at the moment. Can't quite get out of the way. I didn't detonate it in time. Once again, I run my wisps in front of him to try to block him as much as possible. My Ancient Protector, I think that's what overwhelmed him. He's chucking those boulders. He tries to run away, but my Demon Hunter gets that last hit and destroys him. But right now, I thought to myself, right now I was thinking, well, if he only has that Blademaster, and if he's in the middle of like a tier 2 upgrade, or if he's already upgraded, he's probably making some buildings right now. And now, since he has no hero, now's the perfect time to strike and cripple him so he can't overwhelm me this earlier on in the game. So I go right away for an attack, but judging how from where his Blademaster came from, and I noticed that he was running to the right when he was trying to escape me, but the direction he was running in was just the direction it would be if he was rallied to his base. I mean, like running to his home base. So it was easy for me to determine where his base location was. So right away I disregard that burrow, and I take down that Spirit Lodge as fast as I can. And I'm trying to damage that burrow right now, but seeing that my Demon Hunter was about half health, and if some focus fire was properly used upon him, I couldn't get him out of the way in time. But I back up for now. I use those wolves as free experience, because if I were to still attack those wolves, and if his Farseer would come out, I can get free hits on him. So I turn on Immolation just for like a power strike on his Farseer. I saw his Blademaster come out, so I try to get out of the way. Here's a mistake I made. I have my Huntresses still in the same force group as my Demon Hunter, and if I would have still kept my Huntresses on that Farseer, maybe I could have killed it. But Starboy right now, he's trying to get those Spirit Lodges up as fast as possible. Going for a little more defense by getting a watchtower. He knew that I might be coming back later on, and it's best that he has a little more defense.
We're under attack.
And so right now I am getting my 2 Ancients of Lore. I'm just trying to heal the weakest of my units as much as I can, so I can go back for another full attack. While my Ancients of Lore are in construction, I still rally them onto my hero, so I don't have to worry about that later on, because there were some times in some games that I played where I forgot to rally them to the hero, and that totally messed me up. Okay, so I'm going for another attack on a Starboy's base. Here we go, I just rush in there. I'm trying to take out one of his burrows, but seeing that I was in a pretty tight spot right there, I try to back out. So I do that, I bring my weakest Huntress back in hopes of him trying to chase, but it doesn't happen. But I do notice his Farseer is still very weak, so I entangle it and destroy it as fast as I can. I try to get his Blademaster too, so I'm doing that, and now he's heroless. I failed to notice his bestiary up top. If I would have noticed that, I could have won the game right now, but I didn't see that. Actually, if you do take the Fog of War off, you do see that in construction, but I was so in tune to different things, and I just totally did not see that. But right now, however, I am getting a Ballista, because he does have those Spirit Lodges out, and I saw that he